Hey everybody, looks like I'm out in the jungle today, but I'm not, I'm just in the backyard. Go grab a coffee and let's have a chat. I'm going to do the same. Yes, there you go. It's a cloudy day today, but it's quite warm and I'm in this black t-shirt. The sun fortunately is behind clouds. It's very humid and mid-30s. Eastern Australia at the moment is going through quite a heat wave. Central Australia is getting up around 46 degrees evidently today, Birdsville. So yeah, it's hot. Here it's only going to get to about 35, fortunately. So, and I don't think we're going to get to the 40s. But recently, as in last weekend, we were down in Geelong, and in Melbourne that weekend it was 40. Which I suppose is just over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So today, mid-90s, something like that. And but last weekend we were down in Geelong, and I took the cameras with me, and this is what we did. Yes, we're just coming out of the tunnel. We're in the city, and as I said, on the way to Geelong. And it is quite warm outside. It's nice and cool in the car, but 38 degrees down in the tunnel. But up here in the open air, it's around 40 and quite warm. So we're on our way to Geelong for my auntie's birthday party, and looks like it's going to be a good day. Let's see what happens along the way. Yes, we're in amongst the traffic now, right on top of the bridge. And on top of the bridge it's 39 degrees. Got all sorts of things happening here. This is the point where I had that flat tire, right here. Boom! That was it. If you want to check out that vlog, that was just before Christmas that happened, and then I had to get right down, all the way down here. I could not get out of this lane, so I was travelling down here at about 10 k's an hour, all the way thump, all the way down here. And of course at the moment I'm travelling at about 80, so all the other cars were doing, and trucks were doing this kind of speed and avoiding me in this lane. And finally there was a little bit of a break in the traffic, and because the lane way over there I had to get off on, so I got in that left hand lane and went down there towards Williamstown Road and Science Works. And that was one extraordinarily bad week where all sorts of crazy things were happening. And that was one of the worst of them. But anyway, we ended up having a good Christmas. But anyway, we're on our way to Geelong this time, and nothing's happened, fortunately. And the traffic shouldn't be too bad. We should get a really good run. It'll take us about another 3/4 of an hour to get down there. See what happens. Now that is one sick bus. Wow. I think he needs to go and have a few mechanical repairs. But we are now in Geelong, and we're going to a restaurant near the coast. We're just going to have a bit of a look around before we stop, before we meet up with all the other people, and then so we'll see what we can see down by the beach, maybe. So that's the Geelong waterfront. I'll get the camera on the other side. Try not to drive off the road here. And it's a very nice waterfront. Jenny's checking out the real estate on the other side of the road. Because it wouldn't be a bad place to live with that kind of view. The house is here. I've got a nice view there. Some nice houses. Ooh, that one's not so good. Do like some of the old architecture styles. Look at that one. Whoa. Good stuff. We're getting close to our destination. Oh yeah, there's another one back there. Try not to drive off the road. And anyway, we are going to be stopping soon. Oh guys, it looks like it's all happening down here. This helicopter's about to take off. The temperature is so much like coming down and there, it's 40 degrees. Down here at Geelong it's 26. So, and the wind is quite strong, I'm sure you can hear it. I'm trying to protect the microphone a little bit from the wind, but yeah. Well, that's pretty exciting. So Geelong is a city of 400,000 people or so. It's the second largest city in this state of Victoria, Melbourne of course being the largest. And so there's quite a bit that happens down here. Great by the water with the restaurants and all the yachts and boating activity. There's heaps to see and do. We're only going to see a little bit of it because we're going to be going into that restaurant just there. But anyway, we'll have a bit of a walk around. Lots of boats to check out. Yeah, we had a great time down there. It was a really good party. And the weather, as you could see, it's just the temperature is amazing how it can drop so quickly here in Melbourne, because we're not subject to normal sort of conditions where a huge landmass and you're stuck in the middle of it or whatever, and you sort of one environment controls your temperature. We've got the coast, the roaring 40s, not too far away. It's with the southern hemisphere's roaring 40s. You can Google that. I'll put it down somewhere so you can check it out. But the roaring 40s affect Melbourne's weather quite considerably. And if the cold weather down there chooses to, if the weather systems are right, then our weather can go from extremely hot to quite cold very quickly, like within 24 hours. So we have the saying in Melbourne, 4 seasons in one day. And that's what we had on that particular day. It got quite cool that night. Anyway, enough about Melbourne's weather. We had a good day in Geelong. Luke, my son Luke, has released the movie that I was a part of, and for the 200 first viewers can watch Elindils' Secret free. It's on Vimeo, so I can't put it up here in the cards, and I can't put it at the end of the video as a GoTo connection, but I can put it in the description box. So if you go down to the description box, I'll put the link there to the Vimeo connection, Elindils' Secret. and the first 200 people, hopefully there's still some places left, will get to watch it free of charge. So if you want to check out me in a movie, go down there and watch Elindils' Secret. I appear in maybe the first, about the 15-minute mark, something like that, and I'm in the movie for about 5 minutes. So it was great fun, absolutely amazing to be a part of that whole thing, and I learnt so much. And I also did the behind the scenes, which I've talked about before, so I got to learn heaps and heaps about using camera gear and equipment, and it was a huge amount of fun. Anyway, check out Elindils' Secret. You can watch it free if you're quick. At the moment I'm working on more shelves, and therefore a couple of shelf videos for the new room, and have a quick look at what I'm doing there. Pieces on in position, and I'll screw these down, and I will put a temporary brace just holding the front and back together. So yes, more shelf videos coming out. So the DIY part of this vlog channel is still in operation and still happening. The other day I did the Domino's baguette. Look at that. Wow. That's looking pretty good, I think. And whenever I do videos from particular outlets here that have a global reach, like Domino's, Pizza Hut, McDonald's, even Hungry Jack's, which is like Burger King, I often get the comment that what we get here in Australia is quite different to what is presented in other countries, particularly the USA, so, and even Canada. So the comment usually is, wow, the variety presented by some of these companies is so much more and so much better than what you guys see in America. And it was the same with that baguette. Fast food pit stops said there is no way that Domino's in America would do such a thing, and he finds it really disappointing that Domino's don't do that over here, whereas Domino's in Australia, they've actually changed their name from Domino's Pizza to just Domino's, and so their sides menu, their other options that are available is quite wide and goes way beyond just pizza. So it's interesting how in Australia we are getting quite a considerable variety and hopefully better quality in our food options from fast food outlets. So just a little thing there. Tomorrow's video will be Luke and me doing craft corn nuts. Another item from USA Foods, and then on Saturday I'm going to try and get down to Nando's. I'll see how I go and do another one of their options on their menu. You'll find out about that one on Saturday, because I don't know if I'm going to get there yet. Well guys, that's it for today. I'm basking in the sort of sunshine, semi-cloud here, having a great time. Life is ridiculously busy. Jenny and I, there's things happening with, can't even say, because this is public. Anyway, there's things happening, and there are going to be some changes soon, and it might affect the main channel. I don't think it will affect this channel, but it might affect what I do on the main channel. More news about that soon, I hope very soon, so you're not left wondering what on earth I'm talking about. It's not about Jenny and me, mind you. Jenny and I are great, but we're wondering about what we should be doing. So anyway, enough about that for now. Have a great day, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed that little trip down to Geelong. See you all again very soon. Bye. And cheers.